Alright, today I play Tex Murphy under a killing moon. Let's go. Let's say it's gonna be like this.
So, they found it again, have they? I thought we'd taken care of it.
The forces of evil are persistent, sir.
I'm getting too old for this. Who have we got lined up to deal with this problem?
Murphy, sir.
Oh, no, not Murphy.
Afraid so, sir.
What about Spade or Marlowe?
Dead, sir.
Isn't there anyone else?
Sorry, sir, he's next on the list.
Well, I suppose we'll have to make do. Knowing Murphy, he's going to need help. A lot of help.
I'll check the archives and get back to you, sir.
News of the day. As the Second World War enters its final days, Allied forces are on the march. The troops of the Western Alliance are occupied with the dangerous duty of ferreting out the remaining pockets of Nazi resistance. The storming of Berlin has crushed the heart of German opposition and sent remnants of the Fuhrer's troops scurrying into the dark reaches of the Black Forest. The Germans have vowed to fight to the last man in their quest for world domination. But their days are numbered, with Adolf Hitler dead and the once dreaded SS disbanded. The Allies have exposed the workings of the Nazi war machine and found it festering with ancient blood cults, whose rituals and ceremonies are too astonishing and barbaric to detail. Allied forces will not rest until the last cult member has been revealed and captured.
No pestilence has ever been so fatal or so hideous. Blood was its avatar and its seal, the redness and horror of blood.
In the moonlight, New San Francisco sparkles like a chunk of cubic zirconium, an island of hollow beauty surrounded by a red sea of radiation. 5 million souls drowning in gamma rays. Some lucky people have a natural immunity to genetic mutation caused by the radiation. I'm one of them. Most of them live in the new city, but I don't. I live among the unlucky souls, the mutants and the destitute, and the wreckage of old San Francisco. My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private detective. Or at least I used to be. Since my marriage hit the rocks, I haven't done much of anything. I went out tonight for the first time in a week, but all I ended up doing was spending the last of my money on a bottle of cheap bourbon. Now it's past midnight, and I'm staring out of the window of my office on the second floor of the Ritz Hotel. Just like me, the Ritz used to be something. Now it's just another grimy building in a rundown part of town. And I'm almost out of bourbon.
My God, Murphy, you look like hell. Really hit bottom, didn't you?
Oh, I usually don't look this bad. I forgot to take my Geritol this morning. So, you want a drink? I saved my first one to have with you.
No, thanks. I've been dry for 8 years now. Yeah, one morning I just looked in the mirror and decided I needed to make a few lifestyle changes. Quit smoking, quit drinking. Now I'm getting out of the business. Yep, I'm gonna move to the tropics and retire in a nice secluded island with a tribe of beautiful young women.
You're getting out of the business. I guess that means the end of the world must be around the corner because you are the detective. I can't imagine you doing anything else, especially not running around an island with a bunch of nubile women in a loincloth.
Oh, I can imagine it. I've been thinking about it for years now. Yeah. You know how it is. Lonely. Underappreciated. Dangerous. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in 38 years. I tell you, I'm working on a case right now, and that's going to be my last one. Oh. Enough about me. How about you, Tex? How's life treating you? Bad as it looks?
Well, it depends. What day is it anyway today? Saturday? Well, Saturdays aren't too bad. It's normally Thursday by the time I get really suicidal. So what is it you wanted? Just come by to sprinkle a little salt into the open wounds of my pathetic life?
No, Tex, you got me all wrong. Nah, just because you turned me in and got me suspended and humiliated me in front of my peers. You sold me out. But that's all in the past. See, I quit hating you for that weeks ago. Like I said, I'll be leaving soon, and I didn't want to go with any loose ends dangling there to bother me in my golden years.
Hey, don't worry about me. When you tossed me out of the agency, it was the best thing that ever happened. Digging through dumpsters and sleeping in abandoned speeders. You helped me learn a great lesson. Because no matter how bad things are, they can always get worse.
So what happened to you? I heard you were doing pretty well there for a while. Did a hell of a job on that Martian memorandum case. What's your problem? You one of those people who can't live with success? Huh?
Well, I can live with it. I'm just afraid of commitment. Now you tell me something. Why wouldn't you talk to me 15 years ago? I was a stupid kid back then. Could have tried to understand why I told the ethics board what I did. I mean, I understand now that I was out of line and I made a mistake, but why'd you cut me off like that?
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them. They're a precious commodity to people like me and you. Now listen, before I go, I came here with a warning. I heard your name mentioned in connection with a case that I'm working on, and you stay out of it. If you don't, somebody's gonna find you floating in the bay with a hole in your head, and I don't need any more strain on my conscience.
You know, frankly, I'm pretty insulted. Because I'm a pretty damn good detective, and I can take care of myself, thank you.
Just remember what I said, Tex. Got no idea what kind of people we're dealing with here. Just keep out of my way. I'll send you a postcard.
So last night, after 15 years, the colonel walks into my office. It made me take a good hard look at myself. Maybe I have hit bottom, and maybe I do look like hell. Lord knows the only exercise I've had lately is tipping the bottle and flipping cards into my hat. I gotta find some work. Contrary to what the colonel might think, I'm as good a detective as he ever was. Now I just gotta prove it. I'm gonna scare up a job today, even if it means finding somebody's lost puppy.
Alright, that was quite the intro now. I don't know how the sound is, it seems okay. Do I maybe want to lower it a bit? I have no idea what this sounds like. Oh wait. Yes, that's what I thought. It's about the same. Alright, whatever. I'll worry about that some other time if it's necessary. Let's see, what do we have here?
That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Alright, maybe now is the time. Never mind. Maybe get it down to like 70. That should be a big enough difference. Right. Right. Let's see. There is this again.
That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Wow, still not good enough. Maybe I should have done some of this testing beforehand, eh? Could have been a good idea.
That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Still kinda a little bit, but I'll leave this for now.
That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Okay, hold the phone. There is no way I can find out if he's looking at something different.
This piece of art is called Two Whales on a Bender. This one really isn't art, it's a placemat from Taco Bob's.
Actually, hold on, let me get closer.
This one really isn't art, it's a placemat from Taco Bob's. CrimeLink computer is the only valuable piece of equipment left in the office. By entering suspect information like height, weight, and hair color, I can access the suspect's personal files. The UI of U was the only place that would accept me. Half the course credit was earned by locating the university.
I also forgot I could do some adjusting. Nope, I can't. Never mind.
I spent weeks earning this baby. Best $20 I ever spent.
Wait, what is that? Still hard to tell. Something that's Murphy.
I spent weeks earning this baby. Best $20 I ever spent.
That is diploma or something?
The UI of U was the only place that would accept me. Half the course credit was earned by
Oh, is that something private? Something else. Anyway. Let's see, there are a few things here on this shelf. Is he gonna say something about each?
That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks. That hutch holds a life.
No, I guess not.
That hutch holds.
He just summarizes everything with a couple of lines. Alright.
I love my comfy chair. I just wish it wouldn't be so easy to tip over whenever I got drunk.
Understandable.
Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out. If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business. This cabinet is where my old successes go to die.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Nothing here but nostalgia.
I ain't leaving this office anytime soon. Wait, no, not that one. Second one? Really? Couldn't they open all of them?
This cabinet is where my old successes go to...
Boo. You could do that in the other games, I think. You know, at least besides death effect, which is obvious, you can do it there. Oh, maybe I'm thinking about the desk drones. Let's see.
This here is my favorite desk drawer.
Oh. Any alcohol in it?
As usual, it's a mess.
It's a mess, but what's inside it? It's empty.
As usual, it's a mess.
Okay.
Most of these desk drawers haven't been used for so long, I'm afraid to open them. As usual, it's a mess.
I don't remember, wasn't there any way for you to zoom in on something? Wasn't that supposed to pick up something? I guess not. Nothing is getting highlighted. Oh, there we go.
One last $10 stamp waits patiently to be licked and mailed.
Here we go. Alright, let's see. What are we having here?
Nothing in here but a pen.
What do you know? Oh, it was
Nothing
correct.
in here but a pen.
I guess... Oh yeah, we don't want it. Okay.
As usual, it's a mess.
Yeah, we kind of have to be precise with some of these.
Most of these desk drawers haven't been used for so...
Okay, so he doesn't know what's inside this one?
As usual, it's a mess.
Nothing interesting. Alright. Let me look up a little bit.
I love murder mysteries. To be a fictional detective. Everything would be so much simpler then. World War IV. A dark and reactionary vision of the coming century by Rush Limbaugh III. Toxic Taste is a novel by Lou G. Trundle, the only mutant popular enough to make the New York Times bestseller list. The fabulous Dior lamp. I bought it for 77 cents. Hip-hop English keeps me up on all the slang kids are using today. My phone would work perfectly if it hadn't been disconnected.
Wait a minute, that's a phone? Oh yeah, it is. I don't know. Looked a little bit like a giant chess piece, but whatever.
Sylvia, my ex-wife. Whenever I think things can't get any worse, I think about her and how she totally screwed up my life. She's a woman who loves a man, any time. I'll never forget the day I came home early and caught her with the upholstery man.
Oh, there you are. I just got done with the chair. I'll be sending the bill to your husband.
Oh, Rudy. Let's not think about my husband right now. I was watching you upholstery and you're so big and strong.
Do you really think so?
Well, yes. God, I've only known you for 10 minutes and I feel like I've known you forever. Oh, yes, look. And look at this muscle. Oh. The way you hold me, Tex never held me like this. Oh, kiss me, Rudy, and set my lips on fire.
Okay.
Oh, Tex, honey. I wasn't expecting you home so soon.
Well, duh. Obviously. Now I know why the Roto-Rooter man keeps calling and asking whether we need our plumbing checked. Well, I gotta admit, those chairs look pretty good.
Thanks. Listen, how about I don't charge you on the labor and we call it even?
Fair enough. But from here on out, Rudy, customer servicing doesn't include my wife.
See, honey? I saved you some money again. Aren't you happy?
I married her for better or worse. Unfortunately, it never got any better.
Fortunately, never got any better. One of the nice lines. One of the many nice lines. Wait, can I? Is he gonna say something here?
Things look pretty slow on the street today.
Just general street stuff.
Things look pretty slow on the street today.
Yeah. Alright. Hold on though. The chairs.
The Scotch guard that Rudy's upholstering service put on my office chairs will stand up to anything. And I ought to know.
Alright. So much stuff here. Let's see. Anything here? No.
Well, since the building inspector has only one eye and no depth perception, the hotel manager painted fire extinguishers in all the apartments. Saved them a bundle.
Yeah, of course. I will never forget the painting on fire extinguishers.
Another pile of garbage. There just aren't enough hours in the day. That's a perfect bed for a destitute PI. Small, lightweight, no sheets required. I call this painting The Big Spill.
Yeah, it does look like a big blob of pixels. Anyway, I guess they did what they could back in the day. Actually, I wanna look at Sylvia again. Yeah, she looks kind of like the actress who played her. They got a different actress for overseer.
The office was actually a dance studio before I moved in, and Latin dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
Alright.
Great-great-grandpa Murphy made it through the Depression by teaching cha-cha lessons to rich older women. He made thousands before the authorities found out he had no formal training.
Nice. I don't remember this part though.
Stupid light switch is stuck in the on position. Could be worse, I guess.
Okay. By the way, no lights on the ceiling. Very interesting.
The closet door. All I've ever needed was a soft felt fedora, a well-tailored overcoat, and a comfy pair of sneakers. Some people know what they like and they stay with it.
Damn, it looks like Batman's wardrobe. You go inside? No. Yeah, that was reserved for the Pandora Directive. I think I wanna pick up from here. No. That's what I remember as well.
The dusty credenza I've got serves only one purpose, and that's to keep the dust off the floor. The old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you! Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh, my hell. No matter how bad things got, I always had my gun. Now I've lost that, too. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those days.
Something on the floor here? No. Not really.
This pure mountain spring water is indispensable, literally. I'm out of paper cups.
Nice.
This pure mountain spring... My phonograph's an old family heirloom. I love to play the classics. Kool and the Gang, Peaches and Herb.
Oh, this should be good. Nice.
That's the door to the street.
Sure is. Before that, though, you've got mail.
Oh boy, mail.
More mail?
Oh boy, mail.
Alright, almost ready to go out. And go out into the fray. I feel like there were more things to inspect here, or maybe I'm getting confused with the Pandora Directive. Let's see, how do you inspect these? Examine? Yeah, that seems to do the trick. Grand reopening sale. I almost said scale. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. the electronics shop will open its newly remodeled store and offer veritable bonanza of bargains. Dongles, fax machines, remote control toys, stereos, vid phones, doohickeys, fingers, whatchamacallits, and much more. Be sure to check out the unbelievable prices on our own line of dandy products. Remember to bring your electronics credit card and plan to stay late. You won't believe the deals. 1 star, 1 of each installed, 2 stars. These products, of course, are not on sale. 3 stars. Cash not accepted. Credit card required to enter the electronics shop. Alright. What's this?
A pre-approved electronic shop credit card application addressed to the previous occupant. Just needs to be signed, stamped, and mailed.
Alright. Signed, stamped, and mailed. Oh, is he gonna say something about every single item? I guess not. It's just a pen. Get over it. Okay. Oh, this hint button here reminded me. They never asked me about any difficulty settings, so I guess let's start it on the Pandora Directive. Once again, this gift certificate entitles the holder to 1 free cosmetic job, nose, book, etc., courtesy of the Real You Surgical Clinic. Okay, didn't realize I got that.
A pre-approved electronic shop credit card app.
Yeah, combine. Ah, there we go. Sign it. Stamp it. gonna mail it somewhere outside. Oh wow, what is this? What's going on out there on the side? Okay, I guess I forgot that part.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
Alright, can I save here before I tumble down the stairs? I don't know, I guess this works for me. Super please like, add comment. No comments. Let's see, what does this look like now? Yeah. Where is the comment supposed to go? Somewhere here probably. Anyway. Oh?
The ruins
Something
of old
here.
San Francisco make for a bleak landscape. Chelsea runs a first-rate newsstand. Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
Standing from above. It's funny that I can open the door, but I probably can't enter unless there is
All
a
hell
people.
has broken loose since the government stopped requiring products to display those give-a-hoot don't pollute symbols. Surprisingly, the auto post box has no graffiti on it. Maybe people around here are finally starting to respect our government and its fine agencies.
Yeah, right. But I agree, that is surprising.
Francesca Lucido makes the spiciest pizza in the city. The only thing spicier than her cooking is her imagination. And right now she seems to have a thing for me.
Aha.
Francesca Lucido makes...
Okay, I think we
That old wooden
say...
fence blocks off the alley that runs beside Rook's pawn shop.
Wait, something interesting
This is the
here.
brand new electronics shop outlet. No pun intended. I won't be able to get inside the electronics shop until I get a membership card.
Alright, I don't need to look down. Wait, is this something?
The ruins of old San Francisco. On the top floor of this place is where I hang my hat. It's not much, but it's better than... well, it's not much.
Well then. Okay.
All hell has broken loose.
More garbage, I guess.
I don't know what these garbage cans are used for, but they're the cleanest things on the street. The garbage in the alley's a real eyesore. Makes it look like I live in a dump. Oh well.
Oh well indeed. Can we go? Yes, we can. Wow. No.
This is the proverbial road to nowhere. The garbage in the alleys. On the top.
Not much of a purpose to do that, but hey,
I
you
don't know
can
what these
do it.
garbage cans are used for.
Oh, the speeder's
My
here.
trusty 31 lightning bolt speeder. I still regret not getting the sunroof option.
Wait, wasn't there one more mailbox here in that direction? I guess not. Alright, let's see what Chelsea
Chelsea's
is
a
up
hot
to.
little number. I hear she's a mutant, but it doesn't show. The only weird thing about her is she won't go out with me. Chelsea Bando's the kind that could hold her own with anyone, but she has a way of turning my knees to jelly. She's a mutant just like everyone else in this part of town, but she's a real beauty.
Well, hello, stranger.
Tell me, gorgeous, has the new True Detective come in yet?
Yeah, but you gotta pay for it this time. Hey, when you finish a magazine, it is in no condition to sell.
Well, think of it this way, Chelsea. Reading True Detective makes me a better PI, and good PIs are hard to find.
Well, you know, Tex, you just might have a chance to show how good a PI you are. Had you heard that Rook's place got robbed?
No, I didn't. What do you know about it?
Rook acts like a tough guy, but he's a softie. Just don't tell him that to his face. Oh, you know me, Tex. I'm just making ends meet.
Wait, we cannot ask about the one and only Tex Murphy in this game? What the hell? I thought you could though. Maybe again in the later version, in the later iterations. Anyway.
I love Louis, but his friendliness doesn't fool me. He's a sharp one. He knows everything that's going on in this neighborhood. Franny's a live wire. Either she or Sal is going to do time for killing the other one. I have never seen a couple fight like they do. Sal's a handful. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, I feel kind of naked when he gives me the eye. Luckily, Ardo seems to like me. I mean, if I were on his bad side, I'd be tempted to relocate. He could crush a Subaru with one hand. Wish I could help you there, Tex. Yeah, you know, I remember Rook told me about the burglary. You know, I remember a stranger hanging around the past couple of days. It might be a dead end, but I seem to remember that the guy had these bright green eyes and a tattoo of an anchor on his arm.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to remember some of these. I never even fired up the computer. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't, but I seem to remember green eyes and a tattoo of an anchor on his arm. Okay. I suppose I will be able to review this piece of info again later on. Let's see if I'm correct.
What can I do for you, Tex? Yeah, you know, I remember Rook told me about the burglary.
Alright, very nice. Well, we're right next to him, so might as well. Wait, what is this? Oh, more garbage.
All hell is broken.
Yep. Let's talk to Rook.
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop. He's a crusty old World War III vet with a face like a raisin and a tongue like a butcher's cleaver.
What do you want, Murphy?
He's a World War III vet. I definitely forgot about this one. Interesting. Damn, how can I select all of these? Let's go with this. It's play along, you know, as if we don't know him. It's as if this is our first introduction to the character.
Is this a bad time for a visit?
That depends on whether you're here to help me or to irritate me.
Well, I'd like to help you, but irritating you sounds like it'd be more fun.
I could really use your help, Murphy.
That didn't take long.
Last night, someone broke into my pawn shop. I don't usually have anything of great value, but yesterday I gave out a fair amount of cash for an extremely valuable diamond bracelet.
My deductive powers tell me the bracelet's no longer on the premises.
Brilliant work, Murphy.
When you're a seasoned PI, you pick up on these things. Now go on.
The bracelet was pawned by a young girl named Cymon. She said she hated to hawk a family heirloom, but had no choice. She said she would reclaim the bracelet in a month. Well, since the bracelet was worth 10 times 8,000 I loaned her, it was a good deal for me.
Oh yeah, the good old Emma Nimpton. I remember this one. Not my name backwards. Nice. Alright. In observation. This is also piquing my interest. I'm not sure. I guess I'll go with it, see what he says.
What was your impression of the girl?
She seemed real nice. I don't know what I'm gonna tell her. I called her this morning, but her line is disconnected.
So do you have any leads on recovering the bracelet?
No, the police are a waste of time, and I can't afford to hire a decent PI.
So what am I, chopped liver?
I'd appreciate your help. I'm not a rich man, but if you find the bracelet, I'll owe you a few favors, which could come in handy. Come back here and I'll show you where they broke in.
Rook takes me out back and shows me where the burglar broke in. The back window is busted out and the latch is ripped. It's a sloppy job. As I start my investigation, I'm looking for information to enter into my crime-link computer back at the office. One thing's for sure, Emma Nimpton won't be one of the suspects' names. Every PI worth his salt knows that's not my name spelled backwards.
Yep, I knew it. Alright. There was a bunch of stuff here.
Well, obviously, the window was broken from the outside.
Yeah, I can move that. There was something.
Looks like a shoe print is outlined in that sticky pool of something resembling chocolate. Footprints about a size 14.
Something resembling chocolate. Jeez. Okay, so what was it? Green eyes, tattoo on the arm, size 14 shoes.
Like Rook always says, you can cut corners here and there, but there's nothing like a quality garbage can. Looks like a key of some kind.
Yeah, of some kind. Examine it. Just a key, nothing interesting engraved on it.
These are empty jumbo-sized cans of Camel's chunky chocolate soup. Good. The empty bottles of chocolate syrup lying all around this alley all look like they've been licked clean.
Licked clean. I wonder by who.
The empty bottles of chocolate syrup lying... These disgusting piles of trash remind me of Aunt Betty's annual yard sales. Whoever uses these garbage cans is either a terrible shot or is saving them for that special piece of trash.
Oh, wasn't there some,
Well, that's the sturdy, worm-eaten back door to Rook's pawn shop.
Okay, apparently I can open that, so that's a way which I can enter.
The baby rum wrapper looks like it was left recently. Yep, still warm. I don't usually enjoy piles of garbage, but they do add a lot of character to this alley.
I thought there was something here with the handle, but apparently not. Oh, wasn't this something? Hold on. No?
Every time I see yellow-gray water oozing out of a gutter, I just can't help but thirst for a cup of coffee from the brew and stew.
What the hell?
Whatever's on the other end of this power
there.
box must be out of commission. The gauge is as dead as my love life.
Damn. Oh, look at this.
Another billboard advertising cosmetic surgery. It's big business these days. Mutants with money will pay anything to look like norms. Reminds me of playing hoops when I was younger, in the days before my lower vertebrae turned into petrified rock.
Okay, so yeah, let's just...
These disgusting piles of trash remind me of Aunt Betty's.
The
empty bottles of chocolate syrup lying all around. These disgusting...
Alright. Oh, look at this.
It's one of those basketballs they used to give away at Weenie World.
Here we go.
10 seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360. He's fouled.
What's the one?
This chain link fence doesn't seem to do much, except separate Rook's ugly half of the alley from Franny's ugly half of the alley. Well, that steep staircase looked really hard to climb.
Oh no, this stuff. Oh, something written here? Recycle paper.
Wow, a recyclable paper can. Finally, a glimmer of ecological responsibility. I didn't know Rook cared. Wow, a recycle...
Wait, what? Why can I open it? At first I thought I may need the paper for something, but... Very interesting.
It feels like somebody's watching. Someone really weird.
Let's go up and see. Is it?
It feels like somebody's watching.
Okay, same line, I guess.
Hey, this door's just painted on. Hey, this door's just painted on.
Yep, I remember this part as well. Painted on fire extinguishers and also one painted on door.
Whoa, this antique boombox worked. I bet it'd only play the Bee Gees. This old relic probably hasn't worked in years. Hey, there are batteries in here. Oh man, this dumpster smells like 20-year-old mayonnaise and I ought to know.
Wasn't there something else? How? Oh, okay. Never mind me. I don't remember, how do I become taller again? Yeah, I have no idea. I guess I'm gonna have to check out the hotkeys at some point. Can I see them here? Okay. I don't think that's it, but let's see. Yeah. Whatever.
Well, I'll be darned. Except for the filth and stench, the interior isn't much different than the average studio apartment. In fact, it's nicely furnished. Someone's been living here, and I wonder if he saw anything.
Yeah, it would help if I could see, you know. Oh, the right mouse button stops you in place. I didn't know about that. Oh, there it is. That's interesting. Okay, so it's shift and control. Alright. Some impression I hit something else, but it wasn't that. So I guess I'm not meeting.
Oh, I would love to see my
yeah.
ex-mother-in-law squeeze through there.
Actually, I have no idea why I did this, but oh well. I will do it. Let's
Surprisingly, the auto post box has no graffiti on it.
mail the thingy.
Surprisingly, the auto...
Oh, use.
The Postal Service has gotten much faster since the stamp price went to $10. I should get my credit card back tomorrow morning.
Alright. Should talk to Rook.
I like to stand by these, waiting for a glimpse of Rita.
So, Murphy, have you come up with anything yet?
Well, it's hard to say, but I'll get back to you later.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. There were some newspapers somewhere here.
Man, there are signs of radioactivity everywhere.
Yeah, this doesn't look very nice.
Some of this devastation came from the Barney the Dinosaur Museum. No one was too upset when it became one of the first structures to get blasted in the war. Everyone refers to this stuff as Barney rubble.
Alright. I think it was this trash can.
This is where Louis throws out the garbage. Street people come from miles around to sample Louis's award-winning leftovers.
Nope.
Nothing in here worth taking.
Oh, he has a different line? Wait. I didn't try that with the previous one, but... Oh, I'm not gonna go there. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is what I'm looking for.
Well, this is a section of the Bay City Mirror. It's a weekly newsletter that covers local goings-on written by mutants for mutants. I'd subscribe if they had a comics page.
The Bay City Mirror. Let's see, what is this all about? Wait, so this works like this? To read the newspaper? Oh, these are just instructions. Alright, let's read the newspaper. I always like freshen me up on the lore a little bit. Burglaries baffle police. The total of inner city pawnshop burglaries committed over the past 3 weeks now stand at 9. Zippy Cash, located at the corner of Jackson and Maple Streets, was broken into 3 nights ago. Pawnshop owner Urban Roby did not report the crime until this morning, thinking it was simply a practical joke played by his friends. Tragically, this was not the case. Of the 9 burglarized pawn shops, Zippy Cash was only the second not owned by a mutant. There has been some speculation that police are not actively investigating the crimes, since most of the victims are mutants. Mayor Lender, who is up for re-election later this year and will need the mutant vote to retain his position, has publicly called the police onto the carpet. Police Lieutenant McMullen, who is heading the investigation, denies that police are dragging their feet. What we're dealing with here is some kind of master criminal. He just hasn't left us much of anything to work with. Lieutenant Mullen is sure that the burglaries have all been committed by the same person. The MOs, methods of operation, have been almost identical. A girl goes to a pawn shop, hooks a piece of jewelry for a large amount of cash, then the shop is broken into that same night. Lieutenant Morgan would not specify, but said that his team of detectives had some evidence and hoped to have some solid leads within the next few days. Alright, does it say the date? I can barely make out. 2042. Oh, December, maybe December. I don't know, this could be 11th, something like that. Body found in Bay. The body of Daniel Murray, 29, was discovered floating in the San Francisco Bay on yesterday morning, spotted by passengers on a whale sighting scuttle. The body was recovered by police, then was sent to the city coroner's office for an autopsy. The cause of death has been listed as suicide, though bystanders report that the corpse was remarkably disfigured and contorted. Walt Graham, a personal injury lawyer, followed the ambulance to the coroner's and reported that a quarantine was initiated not long afterwards. The reason for the quarantine has not been made public. Poets Corner. This week's poem was sent in by 15-year-old Bupu Wong. Haiku to a taco. Social dopamine. What meat art thou concealing? Who cares? It's tasty. Alright. Need cash? At Oregon Trail Clinic, we pay up to $50 cash for any and all vital organs. We also pay market rate for arms, legs, and eyeballs. Are you a lefty who is short on rent? Bring in that right arm. Our friendly, qualified staff will be happy to sever that limb, and you walk out moments later with a few extra dollars in your pocket. Hurry in, and don't forget to ask about our frequent donor program. Must be removed on site to meet MA requirements. Well then. Origins Bait Shop. Library colors, an old coffee can of your choice. Yikes. Senator committed to asylum. Reese's press conference hysterics surprised many. Senator Martin Rees out of New Mexico, who had told a press conference assumedly to announce his intentions to leave politics to join the PGA, erupted into hysterics today. Witnesses reported the senator had to have shouted, "Texas is just too something big. Texas is just too beep big. Run for your lives before it eats us all." Senator Rees, long considered one of the most mentally sound figures on Capitol Hill, had to be restrained and was led away in a makeshift straitjacket. When questioned about Senator Rees' rantings, Representative Lana Elwich, the Texas, professed complete ignorance. Everyone knows Texas is big, but really. Most people who witnessed the display admitted to being surprised at the senator's behavior, though not everyone. House Speaker Bob Bragg commented, "Senator Reed's outburst is hardly shocking to those of us who worked with him. We knew all along he was a whacked out, thumb-sucking piece of beep. Senator Rees will be examined tomorrow by psychiatrists who are confined to a complete recovery confined that a complete recovery can be made despite the senator's many years in Congress." Alright. What's this? Grateful Dead Tour. The Grateful Dead and its third incarnation have announced plans for a resurrection tour to begin next week in Sacramento, California, and end up in Lazarus, Pennsylvania, I guess that is. Pretty sure it is. The tour is scheduled to run for 3 years, during which the band will play 1,093 shows. Accordion player Geraldo Rodriguez says the band is excited to get back on the road after a layoff of a week and a half. We were due for a rest after our last world tour, but by Thursday we were all getting a little antsy. Future plans include a new album, a movie filmed on tour, and a possible benefit concert put on in conjunction with the Rolling Stones. Wow, okay. Editorial: While the Crusade Must Be Stopped, Part 2 of 5 by Luigi Trundle. In the years since World War III, we have seen a growing form of discrimination which has come into full malevolent bloom. Thankfully, we're not talking about racial or sexual bias, both of which are no longer the blights on society they once were. The social disease that afflicts us now is genetic discrimination. There are in this world evil forces that exist with the specific purpose of separating the genetically unchallenged from the rest of the population. This eugenics movement, the classifying of humans by their genetic quality, has been around since the late 1800s, but in those days humans were already classified by skin color and gender. Several significant movements in history have attempted have attempted to exterminate an entire race, and I believe that we're witnessing yet another. The crusade for genetic purity is spearheading this dark movement. Reverend Shepherd, in the guise of a placid, benevolent teacher, is in reality a hate-monger. His words, softly spoken, plant the seeds of hate between those with genetic flaws and those without. And now the crusade has trumpeted the arrival of the Moon Child, the so-called refuge of the pure, supposedly a religious retreat where the faithful crusaders go to take part in spiritual ceremonies. It is in reality a symbol of divisiveness. A jewel in the heavens where only few may go, the rest excluded by a condition they did not ask for and cannot change. When will each and every inhabitant on this earth open his or her eyes? I hope for the day when we all be able to look upon each other as human beings and not as man or woman, black or white, mutant or norm. To paraphrase Shakespeare, I am a mutant, hath not a mutant hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions, fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you poison us, do we not die? Okay, I think that was that. Yeah, I already read that. Yes, that's one big chunk. Art and Soul. I'll be Tewksbury. Art is not just dead in the Bay Area, its rotting corpse is stinking up the place. The latest excuse for an art exhibit was unveiled at the Ink and Oil Symposium, or the Stink and Spoil Symposium as I am want to call. Okay, as I want to call it, this pathetic showing by an alleged artist who calls himself Logo was the most hideous spectacle of the season. At least his Logo character has an inkling of intelligence. If I dared to pass off such putrid trash as art, I wouldn't use my real name either. The most striking thing about the presentation was the artist's hairdo, which closely resembled a dust mop used to soak up an oil spill, then dried to a crisp under a sun lamp. On the lighter side, Kay Winthrop's black tie art appreciation fundraiser was not nearly as unbearable as I feared it would be. The featured artwork, as always, was despicable, but for once the something didn't make me vomit. Who would that be? Or the anyway, I'm gonna stop trying now. The champagne was not vintage, but not the cat pee of previous years. All in all, not a complete waste of an evening. Until next week, remember, a life without art is just life. Alright? And last but not least, was that Officer Harris and Officer Adler? Police officers acquitted of assault in a civil suit. Angry protests were staged today outside the 5th Precinct Courthouse when two Northern police officers, Joey Harris and Dean Adler, both incidentally members of the Crusade for Genetic Purity, were found not guilty of assault and battery on a private citizen. Emo Dooley, an unemployed homeless mutant, had brought a civil suit against the officers, saying they had randomly picked him out of a group of stragglers and beaten him senseless. This is the fourth civil suit brought against non-members of the SFPD this year alone. Each trial has ended in an acquittal. Undoubtedly, this has given police an added sense of immunity, leading to more mutant accusations of civil rights violations. The two mutant 10-norm jury deliberated for only 3 minutes, 18 seconds before presenting the non-guilty verdict. Juror Lainey Fox explained the reason for the quick decision made by the jury. Prosecution never convinced us that Mr. Dooley has not always looked the way he does. The ACLU announced that it is planning to appeal. Okay. I guess I'm keeping that. I thought there was some more though. More about, you know, revealing how mutants came to be and all the good stuff. Oh well.
These posters somehow survived the big war. They're bitter reminders of the past glory of this great city. These posters somehow... Francesca Lucido makes the spiciest pizza in the city.
Wait, wasn't this the door? Is it here? Oh, it is here. Never mind me.
These signs around here haven't been replaced in at least 50 years.
Well, it's that handsome P.I. Tex Murphy. Have you come to take me away?
Undecided, no thanks. Alright, let's play along for a while. Should be fun.
How'd you guess? You must have seen my white horse hitched to the railing out front.
Oh my, Mr. Murphy, you certainly know how to excite a girl.
Wait, really? Going deeper? Get more formal? Nah. Sure, defensive, a lonely woman. Yeah, let's go.
Well, that's what I've been told. I almost got my own 900 number before getting into the PI biz.
Well, I certainly would have subscribed. What can I do for you, Mr. Sexy Voice? Well, I was hoping you'd get around to asking about me. I'm just a lonely, hot-blooded woman who needs the love of a good, strong man.
Oh, look, I can now ask about the Crusade in McMullen because I read the newspaper. I forgot about that.
Rook is a tough old geezer. I've known him ever since we opened the Slice of Heaven back in '32, but I can't say I know him very well. Chelsea is a nice girl. Sal tries to flirt with her, but she doesn't give him the time of day. I like Louis. He runs a nice place, and I go over there and chat with him when the business is slow. Me and Sal got married too young, and it's been up and down ever since. I've had enough of his drinking and the womanizing, and I divorce him in a second, but he's got a couple of buddies who are top lawyers. If I had some hard evidence of his screwing around, I could divorce him and get a decent settlement.
Oh, now that you mention it, I think we were actually supposed to find something about that subject. In due time, of course.
Ardo is an overgrown kid. He comes in here for the all-you-can-eat buffet, and I've got to kick him out every time. If I didn't, he'd eat everything we got. Can't help you, Tex. That's that religion for norms only. It makes me sick. Sorry, I don't know anything about that. I heard that Rook's place got robbed. It scares me to death. There's so much crime in this part of the city. Sorry. Ask me about something else.
I was actually hoping she would say something about the burglar, but I guess
These
she saw
posters somehow
nothing.
survived the big war. They're bitter reminders of the past glory of this great city.
Same
These
thing.
posters.
Yep. Alright, time for Louis. If it isn't Mr. Murphy. Oh wait, is he gonna say something about
Louis
this
Laments
person?
runs the Brew and Stew, which is a local hangout.
Oh, the Mife.
The Brew and Stew is run by Louis Laments, a bloated mutant with a heart bigger than his waistline. Everyone comes to Louis' cafe. So does all the street talk. If something's going on, Louis knows about it.
What can I do for you, Mife?
I guess. Why not?
Well, for starters, you could give me a job. I've forgotten what a paycheck looks like.
I hear you, Mife. Last week I had to lay off half my kitchen help. Times are pretty tough, but it could be worse.
Speak for yourself. I've had less work than a 300-pound belly dancer.
Actually, Mife, I once knew a 300-pound belly dancer who was in great demand. She had real pretty eyes.
Wow, okay. I don't know how we got to the questions, but nice.
Yeah, things are a little slow, but I'm getting by. Having to lay off some of my kitchen help hurt my pride more than anything. Chelsea acts tough, but she has to be with all the scum around. And she's as smart as she is pretty. She knows a lot of what goes on in the shadows of this city. Rook's an ornery old cuss, but me and him are old buddies. We fought in the big war together. He's one person you can trust in these troubled times.
Okay, they fought in the big war together.
Granny's a fireball. She and Sal opened a pizza place 7 to 8 years ago, and they've been fighting ever since. Sal's a big guy with an appetite for food, wine, and women. He comes by here most every day for lunch. Bardo comes in now and again. Usually orders a couple of steaks and a chocolate milk. His temper's as short as he is tall. And he's only got one oar in the water. A bad combination. Sorry, Mife. Can't help you there. He's one of the few norms besides you who's eaten here. Seems like a typical cop. A little dim. And not too concerned about what happens in the mutant sections of town.
Wait, Mark Molden has come here? Wow, okay then.
Ever since the Crusade started up, the relations between norms and mutants has gone to pot. I've had rocks thrown through my windows, graffiti sprayed on the bricks outside. There's not much I can do, though. Rook's been robbed before, but he's never had anything really valuable taken. This is gonna set Rook back for a while. Too bad the cops have turned a blind eye. Rook told me about the bracelet, but I don't know anything more about it.
Well, he knows nothing as well. Okay, who had all the info? Is he gonna say something about this?
This is the brand new electronic shop outlet. I won't be able to get inside the electronic shop until I get a membership card.
Right.
This is the brand. I won't be able.
Oops. Already mailed the thingy. Nothing really interesting that I've got here. Oh, the key. Yeah, I was hoping I would, you know, ask Rook about the key, but I guess it's irrelevant. Oh, is she gonna say something about Ardo, maybe?
Hi, Tex. How's the investigation going? Is there anything I can do to help? Luckily, Ardo seems to like me. I mean, if I were on his bad side, I'd be tempted to relocate.
Oh yeah,
He could crush a Subaru with one hand.
we already went over this. Okay. Did you tell me anything about this?
Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that. The Crusade is big. I mean, much bigger than most people know. They have operatives all over, and then these huge sections of the norm population are joining. Well, they say it's a religion, but then they encourage the members to be violent and prejudiced towards others. Wish I could help you there, Tex.
Alright. Let me rise up again and quickly. Oh wow, I'm really tall now. I
On the top.
barely fit through the door. Let's see what I can do here with that info, and then I'll proceed with investigating stuff. Oh, we don't know. I think she said male. Did she say? Or maybe I remember that he was Caucasian. I don't have that yet. Yeah, that's a lot of information I need to get. A tattoo. Was it an anchor, or did she not mention what it was? Okay, I'm gonna just do that. And quickly run back. Oh, instead of rotating, because it's kind of slow. Well, I still kind of have to do this little movement to the side. Never mind. See, what
What can I do for
exactly
you,
did she
Tex?
say about him?
Yeah, you know, I remember Rook told me about the burglary. You
I
know, I
told an
remember a
uncle.
stranger hanging around the
Yeah.
past couple of days. It might be a dead end, but I seem to remember that the guy had these.
Okay.
The Bijou Theater used to be quite a night spot. It was condemned years ago and could collapse any day. There's no way I'm going in there.
The Bijou Theater. Alright, let's go get to Coit Tower.
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit Tower made the best chili dog in town. No one's here right now, though, so I better check back later.
Yeah.
Fire hydrants are commonly used by the locals to mark territory in front of their respective business establishments.
Okay, so that teleports me to the tower. There is no going around this place, I guess. To check what's behind the Bijou Theater. Oh, what is this?
I heard this newspaper box got destroyed right after Chelsea opened her newsstand. Coincidence?
Coincidence? Maybe we should ask her about that.
The Acme Warehouse is the former Snow White dry cleaning building. Nobody's used this place in a while. The Golden Gate Hotel was once known as the Waldorf of the Pacific. Its halls are still sturdy, and the walls have worn well. But there's nobody living inside.
Nice. Very nice in the way. Right, everything. What was it? The Waldorf?
The Golden Gate Hotel was once known as
the Pacific. Interesting. An interesting phrase indeed.
Ardo Newpop is a gigantic goon who works at the front desk at the Golden Gate Motel. Ardo's no rocket scientist. In fact, he probably doesn't even know what a rocket scientist is.
What the hell is this now? Yeah. Although I'm also kind of tempted for this. Oh.
Anything good on the tube today?
Uh-huh. I'm watching the Captain Wallaby show, and he's so funny.
Captain Wallaby, your favorite show?
It's my third favorite show. My favorite is the Inspector Burns Fire Safety Show.
Why is that your favorite show?
'Cause fire safety is very important, and I want to grow up to be just like Inspector Burns.
Well, I'm sure Inspector Burns would be thrilled. Can I ask you some questions?
Okay. I can answer some questions, but first I have to put on my fire hat because Inspector Burns' Fire Safety Show is going to be on pretty soon. I just want to be like my hero, Inspector Burns, because fire safety is very important. I went to his pawn shop because I thought he would have Inspector Burns action figures, but he didn't, and I got mad at him, so he probably don't like me. Ooh, Chelsea is pretty cool, 'cause she's got good magazines and stuff. That's where I bought my Inspector Burns fire safety manual. He's a nice guy, and I like to eat there 'cause there's a TV. She's the lady who makes the best pizza. I eat at her pizza place all the time 'cause I love it. I don't know what that is. I never heard nothing about that. I don't know what that is. I heard about that, but I don't know what a crusade is. I never heard nothing about that. I don't know what that is.
Damn. And nobody knows anything. Do I maybe fly out? Try and steal as much as possible. Yeah, those are not newspapers. Let's see, can I even go anywhere? Should be able to visit Modern, I guess.
I haven't seen Mac Malden since the Martian Memorandum case. I remember him as a surly, incompetent, fat-nosed cop. As I step into his office, I can see he's changed. His nose is even bigger.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy. I figured you'd be dead by now.
Nice. For compliments, back at you. Oh man, I wonder what the compliment is gonna be. Damn. So many good options.
I could say the same about you. When's the last time you had your cholesterol checked?
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
I'll bet you could use an extra strength laxative and a nap.
Yeah? And you could use a punch in the chops! Get out of my office!
Uh-oh, I've done it now. Hold on, can I go back?
Can't you find something better to do than bother me?
Oh, we're okay. Annoying human. Oh, I have to apologize now. Well, that's a shame.
No, because I really like to watch your face turn red.
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
Is small talk gonna be good enough?
Listen, I'm working on a burglary case and I'm looking for a lead.
You and me both, Seamus. The mayor's office is all over me again. You heard about the string of pawn shop robberies? We have no suspects, and I'm catching the heat for it.
So you and your crack team of detectives have no leads?
Of course we have leads, you pots. We know he's a norm, Caucasian, and has AB negative blood. That narrows down our list of suspects to about 1 million. Now get out of my hair. I got work to do.
Alright, I think that achieves my purpose. Wasn't there a way to skip? Oh, you just click one more time and you skip it. Alright. Caucasian, so yes, I was correct. He said he, although she was also mentioned that it was a guy. Sure. He's a norm, so he's not a mutant. Which I remember in here, AB negative. Alright. I'm gonna need something more though. I don't remember, I may have to speak to him again. Yep, this kinda works. Alright, now let's get in here now.
Rusty the Clown's novelty shop. Closed down a few months ago after Rusty mysteriously disappeared. The police suspect foul play, but I think he probably just choked to death on his own bad jokes.
Well then, is he gonna save the same?
It's all locked up. The only way I'm gonna get inside is by using my innate cleverness or ingenuity, or maybe a key.
Or maybe a key.
Rusty the Clown's novelty shop.
Alright, I actually wanna save. I haven't saved in a while.
Looks like a welcome mat, but when it's on the doorstep of a novelty shop, you can never be too careful. Whoa, a key.
Alright. There's gonna be a bunch more stuff
Just a couple of empty old packing boxes
to explore. Nothing interesting in there, I guess. What's about that nozzle?
Ooh, a small nozzle. Probably a helium dispenser used for filling balloons. Rusty, the clown from hell. No wonder this place went under. Probably scared off all his business. Looks like some kind of in-house television.
Hi, kids, it's me, Inspector Burns. And as we all know, fire can be our friend, but fire can be our foe. So many times, fire starts so carelessly. And what can fires do? Fires burn you. Never, never light matches. No, no, no. Fire is dangerous. Fire made me look like this. Do you want to look like me? No, no, no. Don't look like Inspector Burns. Don't play with matches.
Inspector Burns. I always thought he was a freak, but the kids love him. So does Ardo.
Wait, nothing for you to say about this? Surprised. I'm gonna need this though.
Cool. Plastic dart crossbow. It'll make a nice addition to my non-violent weapon collection.
It's a plastic one? Alright.
Apparently Rusty was very fond of empty cardboard boxes.
Not yet. Wasn't there something else here? I guess not.
Looks like my 4th grade teacher. Well, this must be Mr. Grimm. He's a reaper. Oh, this is a scary mask. Why, it's Mr. Sloppy Lasagna Eater. I'll bet this is a real popular mask. Wow, the limited edition Daryl Hannah wig and mannequin set. It's a rusty clown life-size doll. Wow. It's a dead ringer for... Oh, no pun intended.
Yep, I'm gonna need that. Do I need to move that? I guess not. Oh, I'm gonna need this too. This, I think, is weird, but yeah, you're supposed to inspect.
Well, I have no idea what I'd ever do with a stacking ring, but what the heck.
Yep, it does. It does not really stand out, but you need that.
For a second there, I thought someone had decapitated Inspector Burns and left his head on the floor. What a great mask.
Actually, I've got a great idea. Let's look at it from up close. Yep. It sure looks like him.
These weapons are all made of plastic. All bark and no bite. They're completely useless.
Oh, they're completely useless, but the ring, that's
These weapons
okay.
are all made of...
You have no idea what to use it for, but of course you're gonna take it. As per usual in adventure games. Let me approach this from this side. Actually, something here. Oh, never mind. I thought there was a switch like that one waiting for me
This
to
wig probably sells well during the Bay Area Yodeling Festival.
fiddle with it.
A mask of the king? That's blasphemy! This wig must be quite popular with shy people. Whoa, this wig would even make someone like me look glamorous.
Wait, the king? This? It's a bit hard to tell, but yeah, I'll allow it.
Maybe this key fits in that employees only door. If I can unlock this door, I may be able to go where only clowns have gone before. Rusty says, clean up the mess. Sounds like Rusty ran a pretty tight ship. A balloon strategically located near the water faucet. Looks like Rusty didn't go down without a fight. A plastic suction dart can be formidable ammo in the hands of an expert like myself. Posters in here tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing. The sink must have been used for developing photos. Not much use for it now since all the developing equipment's gone. The sink must have... Posters in here tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing. Posters in here tell you more than... Why in the world would Rusty keep a barrel of toxic acid? Oh, lordy. So this is where Rusty ended up. What a way to go. I'm willing to bet he didn't crawl in here on his own. Someone murdered him.
Wait, if I open this again, is it gonna play the same animation? Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Nothing else here. Let's see. 7 things.
I had a set of stacking rings just like this one when I was a little PI. Even has a small hole in it, just like the rings I had. Man, fill one of these with water and you can chuck it a mile. I can't get over how lifelike this doll is. If it didn't have a hook on the back and a battery compartment, I'd swear it was Rusty himself.
Oh, a battery compartment, you say? Maybe this was like this? Okay.
Portable helium. Just undo the knot and breathe deeply.
Okay, I don't quite remember.
That door leads out to the street.
How things were supposed to go down. But I think I was supposed to do some shenanigans here with Aldo.
I heard that Ardo shuts the place down every once in a while to do fire safety upgrades. Maybe he's painting fire extinguishers in all the rooms.
Okay, so it's closed.
I heard that Ardo shuts...
Uh-huh. Well... How is it supposed to do this?
Well, that's not gonna work.
It's already there. This is locked, right?
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door.
This key was for something else, I believe.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
What else can I help you with, Murphy?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that.
Don't get me started. That movement is nothing but a hate machine. The Civil War's on the horizon because we mutants can't sit around and take the discrimination anymore. Those crusading fools have started something too big to control. It was a beauty. Encrusted with diamonds and rubies and inlaid with gold. It makes me mad as hell that someone would break into the shop. I have a hard enough time making ends meet. Strikes me as a village idiot. He came by one time to see if I had any Inspector Burns action figures. I told him I'd never heard of these Burns characters and thought the kid was gonna tear my damn head off.
Alright, back here again. This seems to stand out, but it's nothing interesting. There was other stuff here. Oh, wait.
Shard of glass must have come from that broken window.
Yep.
Now we're starting to get somewhere.
I knew there was one more thing here.
Looks like whoever broke into Rook's window left one of his hairs behind. Apparently our burglar is a carrot top.
He's a carrot top. Alright, that's one more piece of info. There are only a bazillion more left. Oh, let me try this since I'm already here. Gonna see. Damn. A very tall.
Wow, a recyclable paper can. Finally, a glimmer of eco.
Nope, that's the same line. Okay, can I speak to Nilo now? Yes. Wait, you can see that from here?
The electronics shop is right across the street. Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is home for the evening.
Yeah, what do you want?
I wonder if he becomes available once you visit the police guy, the lieutenant. Probably.
Is this your permanent address?
Actually, I have a summer home in Vale, but this spot keeps me in touch with the common people.
Oh, what intriguing stories you winos tell.
I don't drink spirits, punk. Nothing but pure, creamy chocolate. Now get lost!
Oh, really? Oh, let me try this again.
Not you again. Look, I'll warn you right now, I'm almost out of chocolate syrup and I'm not in a good mood.
Look, I'll do you a favor. If you're free Thursday, I'll take you to the Chocoholics Anonymous meeting.
Spare me the insults, tough guy. If you got something to say, spill it.
Well, I was just doing a little amateur sleuthing.
God, you are a pest! This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me paso lot to do!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
Nice. Okay, so it seems like I have the option to offer him something. What can I offer him though? Okay, I'm gonna go through the other option, see what he says.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me paso lot to do!
I don't make a practice of helping out addicts, but I think I've got something that will ease the pain.
Oh, hold out on me, man. If you've got something, let's have it.
Okay. Well, that's not it. Let's see, what's this other option?
If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go
Since
insane.
I've got the chance.
Well, I think that Chocoholics Anonymous could do wonders for you.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
Yep, I just get lost. Alright. And there was one more thing here. It seems like it's not done yet. Let's see, was it Louis? Louis probably has something.
What can I get you? He was a strange one. He had a show on TV for a while. Got pretty popular. Then he quit the show and went into business. He opened up a shop right up the street from here. I guess he wasn't a very good businessman. The shop went out of business within a couple of months. Then Rusty just disappeared. I heard he'd made some enemies in the novelty trade. You want to try a slice of my chocolate pie? I can give you a piece to go if you like.
Wait, oh, I already have it? Nice. Oh damn, this actually looks good. Alright, I'm out. Thank you very much, Louis.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get her fixed soon, I'll go insane! Do me fa sol la ti do.
I don't make a practice of helping out addicts, but I think I've got something that will ease the pain.
Oh, hold out on me, man. If you've got something, let's have it. Praise heaven! You've brought the ambrosia of life. Ask me anything you want.
Brooke, he leaves me alone. Can't ask for more than that. I think Chelsea used to fancy me, till she found out my only true love was chocolate. Damn near broke her heart. Nice guy, good cook. Every National Feed a Bum Day, he brings me one of his award-winning chocolate pies. Ugh. The only time I ever see Sal is when he gets drunk and comes by to pick a fight. Then I kick his butt and send him on his way. I don't have much to do with her. They don't serve anything with chocolate in it at the pizza joint. That big goon, he used to hassle me until I shared a quart of chocolate syrup with him. Now he lets me alone. Wish I could help. I saw someone prowling around the back of the pawn shop last night. It was so dark, I didn't get a good look at him, but I could tell he was huge. Probably 6'3" or 6'4", about 300 pounds. I stay out of politics, especially bad politics. Oh, don't know a thing about it. Sorry, can't help you with that. Wish I could help.
Alright. I got a bit more. Might as well. Alright, he said 6'3", 6'4", 300 pounds. So all down here on the first page. He's red-headed, eyes, well, I don't know that yet. I thought I was supposed to get some info from others, though. Let me guess. Possible matches 1. McFlem, yes, that's the guy. I don't even remember. Did I fill out all of the other columns on the last page? I guess so. Tattoo on the right arm. Record. Burglary, mail fraud, attempted extortion, petty theft, burglary, arson, grand theft, speeder, porting illegal novelty items. Note, the whereabouts of McFlame were unknown at this time. The SFPD are interested in questioning him about the recent disappearance and suspected murder of Rusty Clown. Well, it is likely that Flem and Rusty were working together when Flem was arrested for illegally importing Asian novelty items. Flem may have murdered Rusty to get revenge for letting him take the fall. This theory has been spotted by a street informant, Big Narez, who claims to have seen Flem within the past few weeks. Narez reports seeing Flem is in an extremely intoxicated state, apparently hallucinating, saying that Rusty Clown's ghost was out to get him. Alright. Another one of those fun names, Big Narez. Oh yeah, they also give you a picture of the guy. Alright. Wait a minute though. How was I supposed to get into the warehouse? Not sure, but I don't think I was supposed to talk to McMullen. Let's see what Chelsea knows.
What can I do for you, Tex?
Ask about my day. Oh, Rusty Clown.
Oh, I remember Rusty. He had a kid show on TV when I was young. I hated the show. That clown makeup always scared me. Oh yeah, I know Beak. If you want to talk to him, you might try hanging out around Coy Tower. Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that.
Wait, she told me to hang around Coy Tower, so is he available now? I thought I was supposed to meet him much later. Well, let me check.
I walk up the steps to Coy Tower and spot a small figure lurking in the shadows. In the half light, I can see only the person's profile, but it's definitely Beak. As I walk towards him, he glances around, then approaches me warily, like a vegetarian sizing up a pot pie.
What are you staring at?
Pardon my staring, but that is a truly impressive schnoz you've got.
Come on, don't make fun, huh? What do you want? Who are you?
I'm a friend of Chelsea Bando. She told me I could probably find you nosing around up here.
Yeah, Chelsea, good egg, nice looker. So, what do you want?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to see if your nose is as big as everyone says.
What, you some kind of joker? Maybe I'll see you around.
Oh, man. They don't really...
You leave me alone, Mr. Snoopy guy.
Let you have fun here. I guess they do, because you can always return, but anyway. Yeah, let's make a deal.
Look, don't be snooty, Beak. I'm here to cut you a deal. Literally.
Oh, really? Like this? I don't know. Oh, surgeon gift certificate? What's this about? One free cosmetic job knows. Yeah. I remember this. Nice.
Okay, I can use this. My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, huh?
I really like when he does that. Also, I guess I thought the game was much longer than it actually is. Or maybe I have my timeline screwed up. Yeah, I thought you were supposed to meet him much later. I guess I will be coming back to him. Maybe that's what I remember. Let's ask him about everything.
I can't help you there. Chelsea! Smart girl and a real looker to boot. She's got a cute little nose.
Chelsea, yeah. Yeah, I guess you would.
I haven't got any info on that.
Notice that.
She runs that pizza place with her husband, Sal. I don't know much about her. A true Italian nose, though. He lets his wife run the pizza joint. I don't know what he does. Though I've heard some things about who he does. You can tell he drinks a lot by that snaz of his. I can't help you there. I know a little about him. Runs a pretty successful PI business. Rook's pawn shop was robbed by a two-bit crook named Mick Flem. He and his girlfriend have knocked off half a dozen pawn shops over the past month. The girl goes to a pawn shop and hawks a bracelet for a decent amount of cash. Then Flem breaks into the pawn shop and steals the bracelet, along with anything else he finds. The bracelet is the bait Mick Flem uses for the pawn shop robberies. Big trouble. It's causing mutant blood to boil, and I don't want to be around when the bullets start flying. Anyone with a hunter like that can't be all bad. Malden's no rocket scientist, but I hear that he's not on the take. I've helped him out a couple of times, so he leaves me alone. I think he's dead, and I'll bet Mick Flem had something to do with it. Word was the two of them were smuggling illegal novelty items from Hong Kong, and Rusty crossed Flem. Ever since Rusty disappeared, Flem has had a terrible fear of clowns. Bozophobia. I once saw Flem pretty drunk, and he said he had nightmares of Rusty's ghost coming back to haunt him from the grave. He was completely terrified. Mick Flam's rap sheet would take a day to read. He's a fat scum, and he's an idiot to boot. That's why he's always getting caught. He's been busted for burglary, mail fraud, arson, you name it. Everyone knows he operates out of the Snow White warehouse, but don't tell him.
Oh, also I think Tex didn't know about that until now. Well, wasn't it written? It was written in the report, but I went there before that. Never mind.
Oh, I'm nobody. I just try to keep my nose clean and my ear to the ground. Oh, wait a minute. Or was that vice versa?
Well, yeah. That's probably vice versa anyway. Still though, can I somehow enter there? Let's check this.
I heard that Ardo shuts the place down every once in a while.
Okay. Let me try it. This is no door. Oh, it's open now? Okay, I'll take that.
If this is Mick Flem's hangout, he'll probably be back soon. I better try and set some sort of trap for him.
Oh well, in that case, let me make another save, cause why not?
Yummy! A bottle of turnip schnapps. I'll bet it's got a real kick. I don't think I'll move any of these pallets because they look like big slivers waiting to happen. This business sign should be on the outside of the building. No wonder they went out of business. Well, this is definitely the most threatening condemnation notice I've ever seen. These large doors look like they haven't been opened since my last date. I'll have to remember this stack of 2x4s when I get around to building some furniture for my office.
Damn, Tex, you plan on coming back?
Ooh, this barrel smells like it shouldn't be opened. Crate smells like laundry soap. Crate in front on the floor seems to be partially opened. Apparently some fireman dropped off his uniform to be cleaned and forgot to pick it up.
Ah, here we go. Alright, very nice. All the puzzle pieces are falling into place. Wait, am I supposed to combine it? Yes, I am.
This must be the power box for the warehouse, and it's locked. Well, that's not gonna work. This key must fit a lock around here somewhere. That hook looks pretty heavy duty. Hopefully this isn't a self-destruct lever.
Actually, I probably should first, I don't know, put it on, what is it? There we go.
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Phlegm. Luckily, my rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box. When Phlegm least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead. Whoa, the glow-in-the-dark Rusty clown doll looks pretty spooky dangling up there in the dark.
It's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here to Mommy's come back!
Nice. I thought I was supposed to, you know, manually do something here.
The sound is coming from up on the landing. Looks like the on-off switch controls a pulley hook. It's running back and forth along a track.
Okay, so I guess it all starts automatically. You just have to hide here and, you know, everything else is being done for you. Oh yeah, also you can leave something here. Let's check this out. Oh, really? He has no line for this? Interesting.
Mick ran off without his keys. I'll bet at least one of these will come in handy. Damn, I'm good. This has to be Rook's bracelet. Well, this is actually a storage compartment. Looks like it requires a special combination key. The strong box is too sturdy to break open. I'll need the key. What do we have here? Unless I miss my guess, this is jade. It's good quality, too.
I'm telling you, it's impossible. It can't be done. I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity.
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn got there before me. They're always one step ahead of me. It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us. Maybe we can use your skills on someone else. I've made inquiries. And if he hasn't gotten himself killed, maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet. Okay, so getting the bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm gonna do that, I better do something about my fax machine. Who knows how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
Oh yeah, let's see, do I have any mail? I do. Well, will you look at that?
Oh boy, mail.
Get it. Hey, it's my credit card.
Personal credit card. I'll need this to get into the electronics shop next door.
Alright, well, I guess that's gonna happen next time because I'm gonna save now and I'm gonna go. So, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.